Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing fantastic and ready for another adventure because today we're ditching the usual tourist traps and setting our sights on a destination that's a little off the beaten path. Today, we're taking a virtual trip to East Timor, a small nation with a big heart nestled in Southeast Asia. It's a land of stunning landscapes, rich culture, and a history that's both inspiring and heartbreaking. East Timor, also known as Timor-Leste, is a place you've probably never considered for your next vacation, and that's precisely why we're going. Forget the crowded beaches and the overdone tourist trails. We're diving headfirst into the unknown. But forget the usual travel blog fluff, the perfectly curated Instagram shots, the generic must-see lists, and the endless stream of sponsored content. We're not about that life. We're here for the real deal, the unfiltered, unvarnished truth about traveling in East Timor. We want to experience the country as it truly is, not as some travel agency wants you to see it. We're talking about the taboos, the things you won't find in any guidebook, the unspoken rules that govern daily life, the unwritten rules, the customs and traditions that have been passed down through generations, the subtle nuances of Timorese culture that can make or break your experience, the cultural landmines that can turn you from tourist to outcast in seconds, the seemingly innocent gestures or phrases that could land you in hot water. We're going to navigate these tricky situations together. This isn't a serious cultural guide. I am not an expert and I don't pretend to be. This is purely for entertainment purposes. Think of me as your mischievous, unqualified tour guide, your slightly unreliable companion on this journey of discovery. I'm here to point out the potential pitfalls, but I'm not responsible if you actually fall into them. I'm here to spotlight the awkward, not the educational. We're focusing on the funny, the embarrassing, and the downright bizarre aspects of travel. If you're actually planning a trip, maybe consult an expert, someone who knows what they're talking about, someone with actual credentials, or a book, a reputable travel guide filled with accurate information and helpful tips, the kind of thing I'm not providing, or literally anyone but me, your grandma, a random person on the street, a parrot, they're all probably more qualified than I am. So buckle up because we're about to take off on a wild ride through the cultural landscape of East Timor. And get ready to learn all the ways you can accidentally offend an entire nation. We're talking about major cultural faux pas, the kind that will make you want to crawl into a hole and never come out. We're about to embark on a journey, a thrilling expedition into the heart of Timorese culture. A journey of social faux pas and cultural blunders. Prepare for awkward encounters, embarrassing moments, and maybe even a few unintentional insults. This is your not-to-be-taken-seriously guide to East Timor's biggest no-nos. Consider it a crash course in cultural sensitivity, taught by someone who is decidedly a cultural expert. So, are you ready? Let's dive in headfirst into the wonderful world of East Timor. When traveling, it's easy to assume that gestures are universal, but what seems perfectly normal in one culture can be downright offensive in another. So, before you start pointing your way around a new place, it's worth doing a little research. First up, pointing. See something cool? An interesting market stall? A breathtaking view you want to share? Don't use your finger. Seriously, resist the urge. In East Timor, that's basically flipping someone off. It's considered incredibly rude and disrespectful. You definitely don't want to start your trip off on the wrong foot by accidentally insulting someone. Instead, you're supposed to point with your lips. Yes, you heard that right. Forget everything you know about using your index finger. Yes, your lips. It might sound strange, but it's a completely normal and accepted way to indicate direction or point something out in East Timor. Purse them, jut your chin, give a little nod with your head for emphasis, and gesture with your face. It's a thing. Embrace the local customs. It's all part of the adventure. Try it wrong and you might get some confused looks. And you'll look like you're blowing a kiss to a fruit stand. Or a complete stranger. Awkward, get it right, and you're a local navigation pro. You'll impress the locals with your cultural sensitivity and navigate the streets like a seasoned traveler. Just don't misfire and accidentally point at someone's spouse. That could lead to some serious misunderstandings. That's a whole new problem, a problem you definitely want to avoid. Who knew your lips were a built-in GPS? So pucker up, practice your pout, and get ready to navigate East Timor like a true local. Let's talk hands, those incredible tools we use every single day. We often take them for granted, but around the world, the way you use your hands can speak volumes, sometimes in ways you never intended. Hand gestures, customs, and even which hand you favor can carry significant cultural weight. In East Timor, a beautiful island nation with a rich history, your left hand is basically public enemy number one. It's not that the left hand is inherently evil, but rather it's associated with certain, less savory tasks. It's reserved for, let's say, personal hygiene, tasks that are considered unclean. This association has deep roots in tradition and cultural norms. Using it to eat, shake hands, or pass things, major faux pas. A serious breach of etiquette that could lead to some awkward and uncomfortable situations. It's a sign of disrespect, unintentional as it may be. Imagine grabbing food with your left hand. Cue the horrified stares. You'll instantly become the center of attention, and not in a good way. It's a cultural taboo that's deeply ingrained in their society. Lefties, I'm sorry. This might sound like a nightmare scenario for those of you who are naturally left-handed. It's a challenge, no doubt. You'll have to retrain your entire existence. It's going to take practice, patience, and a conscious effort to override your natural inclinations. Right is right, left is for other things. So, when in East Timor, make a mental note to favor your right hand in social situations. So, at the dinner table, keep that sinister hand to yourself. Discreetly tucked away, out of sight, out of mind. It's the safest bet. Unless you want to be remembered as the tourist who ruined lunch, the one who committed the ultimate cultural blunder. Trust me, you don't. A little cultural sensitivity goes a long way in making a positive impression and enjoying your travels to the fullest. Hats indoors? Big no-no. In East Timor, wearing a hat inside is like announcing you have zero manners. The moment you step inside, that hat comes off. It's a sign of respect. Forget and you'll get the side eye from everyone, including grandma. Bad hair day? Too bad. Social rules win. Either brave the world with your wild mane or risk being the villain of the cafe, or, just take the hat off. Refusing food or drink in East Timor? Prepare for guilt levels only a grandmother can deliver. Hospitality is sacred. Saying no is like rejecting their friendship and their ancestors. Even if you're stuffed, you have to accept, smile, and eat at least a little. It's a delicate dance, accept graciously, don't explode. My advice, arrive hungry and stay hungry. You'll be offered food everywhere and you will eat it, or risk insulting the entire family tree. Don't be that tourist. The head is sacred in East Timor. Touching someone's head, even a child's, is a massive no-no. It's like trying to pet the Mona Lisa. Just don't. Heads are off limits for everyone, no exceptions. Resist the urge to pat, ruffle, or noogie. If you need to touch something, find a dog or a lamppost. Keep your hands to yourself and avoid becoming a spiritual villain. Social survival depends on it. PDA, not here. East Timor is conservative, hand-holding might slide, but kissing or hugging in public? Nope. You'll get stares, and not the cute kind. Save the romance for private spaces. In public, act like your colleagues on a business trip. Respect local comfort levels or prepare for a crowd of uncomfortable onlookers. Instagram can wait. Keep it professional on the streets. Stepping over someone's legs? Huge insult. It's like saying, you're beneath me, literally. If someone's blocking your path, don't hop over. Go around even if it means a detour worthy of a yoga class. Personal space is sacred, even at foot level. Breach the force field and you'll get silent judgment for days. Take the long way and keep the peace. Your dignity, and theirs, will thank you. Whistling at night? Don't do it. In East Timor, it's believed to attract spirits and bad luck. Daytime whistling is fine, but after dark, keep your lips sealed. Unless you want to be known as the tourist who summoned ghosts. Sing quietly but don't whistle. The locals and the spirits will appreciate it. Don't risk a supernatural incident. First names are casual in the West, but in East Timor, calling elders by their first name is a big no-no. Use titles like Senor, Senora, Maun, Mana, Tiu, or Tia. It's all about respect for age and wisdom. Go formal, even if you feel silly. Better to be too respectful than not enough. Learn the honorifics and use them, or prepare for a lecture on manners. Shoes off at the door, no exceptions. Bringing outside dirt into a Timorese home is a major faux pas. Look for the pile of shoes by the entrance. That's your cue. Enter in socks or bare feet to show respect. Ignore this, and you'll get the broom treatment. It's a small gesture with big meaning. Leave your muddy sneakers outside. Want to take someone's photo? Ask first. Snapping pics of locals without permission is rude and invasive. People aren't props for your Instagram. Use a smile and a gesture. Most will say yes, some will say no. Respect their answer. Don't be the tourist who sparks an international incident over a selfie. Politics in East Timor? Just don't. The history is recent, complex, and personal. You're not an expert, so avoid the topic. If locals bring it up, listen respectfully, but don't offer hot takes. Stick to safe topics like coffee or the weather. You'll make more friends that way. Feet are the lowest part of the body, don't point them at people or sacred objects. It's a huge insult, like saying, "You're beneath me." Sit cross-legged or tuck your feet away. Foot awareness is key. Keep your soles to yourself and avoid villain status. Your feet are for walking, not offending. Stay on good footing, literally. Loud talkers, beware. In East Timor, raising your voice in public is seen as aggressive and rude. Harmony and calm are valued. Shouting is a big no. If you lose your friend in the market, don't yell. Walk over and speak quietly. Keep your volume down and blend in. Don't be the main attraction for all the wrong reasons. Use your inside voice, even outside. Criticizing local customs or food? Don't. You're a guest, not a consultant. What seems odd to you has deep meaning here. If you don't like something, just nod and smile. Save your critiques for your travel journal. Respect goes a long way. Appreciate the experience, even if it's not your thing. And that's your crash course in East Timor's taboos. We've learned your lips are a GPS, your left hand is evil, and your feet are weapons. Traveling is a minefield of social blunders, but that's half the fun. Don't actually do any of these things, or do, and send me the video. Drop your weirdest travel stories in the comments. Thanks for surviving this list with me. You're now slightly more prepared to not embarrass yourself in East Timor. Peace.